Welcome back to my channel. Before we dive in, please like and subscribe. Quincy Delight Jones Jr. was born on March 14, 1933 in Chicago, Illinois. His father, Quincy Delight Jones Sr., was a semi-professional baseball player and carpenter. His mother, Sarah Francis, was bank officer and apartment complex manager. He had one brother, Lloyd, who would remain close to him throughout his life. The family later moved to Seattle, Washington, where Quincy's musical journey would truly begin. Quincy attended Garfield High School in Seattle. It was here he first learned to play trumpet and discovered his passion for arranging music. He later studied at Berklee College of Music in Boston on a scholarship. Though he left early to tour with Lionel Hampton's band, his musical education was just beginning. Quincy Jones's rise began on the road with Lionel Hampton's big band. As a young trumpeter and arranger, he learned the rigor of nightly shows, the craft of the section, and the language of the bandstand, skills that opened the world to him and set his compass toward Europe. In Paris, he studied composition with the legendary Nadia Boulanger, deepening his command of harmony and orchestration. The city's openness and her discipline expanded his musical vision, marrying jazz intuition with classical precision. Back in New York, demand for his arrangements surged. He tailored dynamic charts that elevated singers and bands alike. Think the swing of Count Basie and the polish that would draw Frank Sinatra, turning sessions into finely tuned performances. Before long, Quincy led his own big band through Europe, writing on planes, rehearsing in hotel lobbies, learning the grind of payroll and booking. The music soared. The business lessons were harder, shaping the producer he would soon become. A brutal tour shortfall left the band broke, but Quincy walked away with clarity. Excellence needs infrastructure. He doubled down on arranging, contracting top players, and learning how to run sessions that delivered under pressure. In 1961, he broke new ground as a vice president at Mercury Records, one of the first black executives at a major label, signing, developing, and producing hits, including Leslie Gore's chart-topping It's My Party. From the bandstand to the boardroom, Jones fused jazz sophistication with pop appeal, helping dismantle musical and racial barriers. His productions balanced emotional clarity with sonic power, reshaping the sound of American popular music. The foundation was set, and the world was listening. Next came collaborations that would redefine pop history. By the early 60s, he was commanding rooms, tight brass voicings, elegant woodwinds, rhythm sections locked like clockwork. Those arranging instincts would soon power pop records with the precision of orchestral scores. By the late 70s, Quincy Jones had the craft and the vision to reshape pop. On the set of The Wiz, he recognized Michael Jackson's relentless drive. Off the wall was their declaration, elegance you could dance to. Quincy curated elite session players, sculpted airtight grooves, and arranged with a jazz man's ear for space. The result? A sophisticated, joyous sound that leapt from studio control rooms to radio dials and packed dance floors worldwide. Then came Thriller, an audacious brief. No filler, only killers. Quincy pushed Michael toward cinematic themes and bolder vocal colors, fusing pop, funk, and rock into a seamless rush. A searing rock guitar cameo on Beat It shattered genre walls, while pristine production and storytelling made every track feel like a short film. The music didn't just top charts, it redrew them, opening doors on radio and MTV that had been shut for far too long. Off the Wall was a masterclass in casting. Louis Johnson's bass, John Robinson's drums, Greg Fillinganes on keys, and songwriter Rod Temperton shaping hooks. Quincy carved space, air around the groove, so every part could breathe and still slam. Thriller leveled up the architecture, lean intros, dramatic breakdowns, stacked harmonies, and forensic edits. Guitar cut like glass on Beat It. The low-end glide of Billie Jean was engineered to move arenas and radio in equal measure. Quincy's secret weapon was balance, silk, and steel, making dance floors quake while every detail stayed crystal clear. In 1985, he became the ultimate producer diplomat, organizing We Are the World, 40-plus stars, one night, one mission. Check your ego at the door, the sign read. Quincy conducted the room like an orchestra, managing tempos, tones, and temperaments until a single chorus rose, powerful and unified, raising millions for famine relief and proving music's power to mobilize the world. Long before pop dominance, Quincy recharged Frank Sinatra with swinging, bassy-powered arrangements, brass that punched, rhythm that glided, and space that let the voice soar. Those charts gave Old Blue Eyes a fresh modern snap, turning standards into rocket fuel. From pop blockbusters to jazz elegance and humanitarian anthems, Quincy Jones made collaboration a high art, listening deeply, elevating artists, and chasing truth in the groove. Up next, the records that bear his name and the scope of a discography that shaped generations. And beyond blockbuster pop, he kept connecting worlds, jazz greats, R&B innovators, film directors, lifting songs with story and singers with sound design. The through line was taste, the right people, the right parts, at the right moment. Quincy's discography spans over 6 decades with more than 50 albums as a leader. His solo albums like The Dude showcased his versatility as both composer and performer. He composed scores for over 30 films, including In the Heat of the Night and The Color Purple. His television work included themes for Sanford and Son and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His production work resulted in hundreds of gold and platinum certifications worldwide. Are enjoying learning about Quincy Jones and are fan of his, comment and share your favorite song or moment with him. Subscribe for my celebrity stories. Quincy holds the record for the most Grammy nominations of all time with 80 nominations. He won 28 Grammy Awards across multiple categories and decades. He received 7 Academy Award nominations for his film scoring work. The Kennedy Center honored him for his lifetime contributions to American culture. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2013. His star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame celebrates his impact on entertainment history. Quincy dedicated much of his life to philanthropy and social causes. He established the Quincy Jones Foundation to support education and music programs. His foundation has provided instruments and music education to underserved communities. We Are the World raised over $63 million for African famine relief. He mentored countless young artists, believing in music's power to change lives. At the time of his passing, Quincy's net worth was estimated at $500 million. His wealth came from music production, publishing rights, and various business ventures. His entertainment company expanded his influence beyond music into television and film. Quincy was married 3 times, first to Jerry Caldwell, then to Ulla Anderson, and finally to Peggy Lipton. He had 7 children, including actresses Rashida and Kidada Jones. His daughter Rashida became a successful actress and writer, starring in Parks and Recreation. Despite his busy career, family remained central to his life and values. His legacy lives on through his children and their continued contributions to entertainment. Quincy Jones passed away on November 3, 2024, at his home in Bel Air, California. He was 91 years old and surrounded by his family at the time of his passing. The cause of death was pancreatic cancer. His family described his death as peaceful, celebrating a life fully lived. The music world mourned the loss of one of its greatest innovators. As we draw the curtain on this journey through a truly monumental life, it's clear that Quincy Jones is not just a name in the liner notes of history. He is the composer of entire chapters of our shared cultural soundtrack. His impact on music and culture is a profound, resonant force that will undoubtedly be felt for generations to come. He was a visionary who saw music not as a collection of separate genres, but as a single, magnificent language capable of uniting the world. From his early days as a prodigious trumpeter in the vibrant jazz clubs of the 50s, to his meticulous arrangements for legends like Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald, Quincy's foundation was built on an unwavering commitment to musical mastery. But it was his innovative spirit and relentless dedication to excellence that truly changed the landscape of popular music forever. He was a pioneer, seamlessly blending jazz with soul, funk with pop, and even laying the groundwork for the hip-hop revolution. He didn't just follow trends, he created them, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a recording studio and transforming it into his personal laboratory of sound. Think of the groundbreaking production on Michael Jackson's Thriller, an album that didn't just sell records but redefined the entire music industry. Consider his soul-stirring film scores that gave emotional weight to powerful stories on screen, or the global anthem, We Are the World, which harnessed the power of music for an incredible humanitarian cause. Each project was a testament to his unique ability to hear the future and orchestrate it into existence. His legacy is etched into every record he produced, every film he scored, and every artist he mentored. He was a bridge between eras, a connector of people, and a true maestro in every sense of the word. The story of Quincy Jones is a powerful reminder of how one person's passion can create ripples across the globe. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of a musical legend and believe these stories deserve to be told, please take a moment to like this video. It helps us reach more people who share our love for music history. And to ensure you don't miss our next exploration into the lives of music's greatest icons, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We are building a community here dedicated to celebrating the artists who shaped our world. Now, we want to hear from you. Quincy's discography is vast and varied. Share your absolute favorite Quincy Jones song or production in the comments below. Was it a classic jazz arrangement, a chart-topping pop hit, or a moving film score? Let's fill the comments with the sounds of his genius. And while you're there, let us know which music legend you'd like us to cover next. Your suggestions are the inspiration for our future documentaries. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. We leave you with a timeless piece of wisdom from the man himself, a quote that perfectly captures his philosophy. As Quincy always said, the music business is a cruel and shallow money trench, a long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. There's also a negative side, but through it all, he never lost sight of the core truth. The music itself is a beautiful, powerful, and transcendent thing. Thank you for watching. Enjoying this story? Please like and subscribe for more updates on music legends.